Hello unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with another Q&A about the law of attraction and how to apply it in practical ways to our lives. The question today comes from Lucy. She commented on one of the videos, I think it was yesterday, about yin and yang energies and how balancing these energies is important for us. You see, there are many different ways to interpret the yin yang symbol, and most certainly it comes from Eastern philosophies. Now, I am not going to comment on any of that. I am just going to share my perspective based on the law of attraction on how I interpret the yin yang symbol. In my opinion, the yin yang symbol captures what law of attraction is very simply and very succinctly. And I want to explain to you how that is. It's not, from a law of attraction perspective, it's not about balancing yin with yang. It's not about balancing the two. From the point of view of law of attraction, whatever you focus on expands. So you can focus on yin, which is the dark, or the yang, which is the light. And whichever one you focus on will become larger and become the whole. So you can focus on the problems in your life, and the problems in your life will expand so that your whole life is full of problems. Or you can choose to focus on the yang, which is the light part, which is the joy, which is the hope, which is light, right? And if you did that, then your whole life would fill up with light. And so it's about choice. To me, yin yang is about choice. What do you want to focus on? The yin or the yang? It's your choice. Nobody's doing it to you. Now, the beauty of this is that if you choose yin and you've decided, and sometimes that decision happens without your awareness, in your unawareness of how things work, in your lack of awareness of how things work, you made the decision to focus on the fact that things are not going well. Every day when you wake up, you look at your life and you say, things are not working for me. This is not working, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. And you focus there. Your entire life fills up with the inner energy of yin, meaning it's dismal. But in the midst of the night, the moon shines. In the midst of yin, darkness, there is a little blob of light. A little blob. And so if you focused on that tiny little blob of white, it will grow. That's hope. In the middle of darkness, there is always hope. And if you focus on hope, the light of that hope, the light of the moon, lights up the darkness at night. And so if you focus on that little blob of hope, it will light up your whole life so that you will convert your life from darkness to light, from yin to yang. And similarly, if everything in your life was going well, you were standing in the midst of life, in all the beauty of what the universe can give you, in the midst of yang energy, there is that little blob of darkness, of something that you have a preference for, something that you don't quite like. And if you focused on this thing that you don't quite like, it would expand. Because wherever attention goes, energy flows, and it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, to the extent that yang is converted into yin. The lightness is converted into darkness. And so, where do you want to put your attention? on the little blob of darkness in the midst of light, or on the light? If you put your attention on the light and you just appreciate all the good things that you have, pretty soon that little black dot in the midst of the light will disappear and your life will be full of light. And then furthermore, yin yang also is circular. It shows us the movement. And what that means is you can never stay in one place forever. For light follows darkness and darkness follows light. Our life is always forevermore going to be full of contrast. There will always be something that is not working in the midst of everything else that is. And there will always, in the middle of darkness, there will always be some light. And that is a reminder to us that contrast never goes away. Our ability to deal with contrast improves. And so don't push against contrast. Contrast is a good thing. Contrast is what leads to the expansion of the universe. It leads to our expansion as we learn how to deal with things. Life never has to be a struggle. There never has to be a darkness. But it does require work. It requires our presence of mind. It requires mindfulness. It requires living life with mindfulness. And that is what law of attraction is all about. So that is my perspective of the yin and the yang. I love that symbol because it captures, for me, it captures everything that law of attraction is all about. And I hope that you found this little video useful. For anyone who is new here, welcome. You're welcome to ask questions. I love nothing more than questions. So if you have a question about your own life, or if you're curious about a certain aspect of law of attraction, leave me a comment or send me an email through my website, ZMAHOON.com, and I will be more than happy to help you find the answers that you're looking for. And while we do that, please stay for a minute and leave a comment, maybe just an emoji, but leave me a comment, and do like the video and subscribe to my channel so that I can invite you back for more. Bye for now.